Are animals as smart as humans? Ever wondered about that? It's a question that has intrigued scientists, philosophers, and animal lovers for centuries. We humans, with our complex languages, technological advancements, and intricate societal structures, often consider ourselves the pinnacle of intelligence on Earth. We have a tendency to measure intelligence by our own standards, which can lead to a somewhat skewed perspective. Now, it's important to recognize that intelligence isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. It comes in many forms, some of which may not be as readily visible or as easily quantifiable as others. Just because an animal doesn't use a smartphone or write poetry, it doesn't mean they lack intelligence. In fact, the animal kingdom is full of surprising examples of intellectual prowess, from problem-solving crows to communicating dolphins, from empathetic elephants to tool-using octopuses. But what if we told you animals could be just as smart or even smarter in certain aspects? To answer this, we must first delve into the fascinating world of the animal brain. The animal brain, much like our own, is a marvel of nature, a testament to the power of evolution and adaptation. Each species' brain has been shaped by the unique challenges and environments they've encountered over millions of years. This has resulted in an incredible diversity in brain structure and function across the animal kingdom. Let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer complexity of the animal brain. Whether it's a bee calculating the shortest route between flowers or a dolphin recognizing itself in a mirror, the animal brain manages these feats with a fraction of the neurons that the human brain possesses. Consider birds, for instance. Despite having relatively small brains, many bird species exhibit advanced cognitive abilities. Crows, for instance, can fashion tools from twigs and wires to retrieve food. Their brains, although different in structure from ours, have regions that perform similar functions to our prefrontal cortex, the seat of problem-solving and planning in humans. Meanwhile, the octopus, a creature from a completely different branch of the evolutionary tree, boasts a highly decentralized nervous system. 2/3 of its neurons are located in its arms, which can independently taste and touch. This decentralized brain allows the octopus to do multiple complex tasks simultaneously, like exploring, hunting, and camouflaging. The elephant brain, on the other hand, is notable for its size and complexity. Elephants have a larger hippocampus, the part of the brain associated with memory and spatial awareness, than humans. This perhaps explains their exceptional long-term memory and their ability to remember routes across vast distances. These examples give us a glimpse into the intricate and diverse world of the animal brain. Each species' brain is uniquely adapted to its lifestyle and environment, and this variation underscores the complexity of animal intelligence. From the tiny but remarkable brain of the bee to the large and complex brain of the elephant, each animal brain is a testament to the power of evolution and adaptation. The animal brain, as we can see, is a complex and remarkable organ, capable of much more than we often give it credit for. Let us now explore some compelling examples of animal intelligence. One of the most celebrated avian Einsteins is the crow. Crows are not just feathered automatons driven by instinct. They are capable of complex problem-solving and tool use. One experiment set out a series of tasks for a crow to solve in order to reach a piece of food. The tasks involved pulling up a string to fetch a stick, which was then used to retrieve a longer stick, finally used to rake in the food. And guess what? The crow didn't just succeed, it excelled, solving the problem in less time than many human children. Next, let's talk about elephants. These gentle giants are renowned for their exceptional memory. In the wild, matriarch elephants guide their herds over vast terrains to watering holes they visited years ago, a feat that relies on their superb long-term memory. Additionally, elephants demonstrate empathy and self-awareness. They mourn their dead, a behavior that suggests a level of emotional intelligence. To test this, an elephant was shown its reflection in a mirror. Instead of responding to the reflection as a stranger, the elephant recognized itself, an ability thought to be a clear marker of self-awareness. Now let's dive into the aquatic world with dolphins. Dolphins are well known for their sophisticated communication skills. They use a combination of clicks, whistles, body movements, and even touch to communicate. Research has shown that bottlenose dolphins have signature whistles, a unique whistle that functions like a name, allowing them to maintain complex social networks. Dolphins have also been observed using tools. For instance, some dolphins cover their snouts with sponges to protect themselves while foraging on the ocean floor, a behavior passed down from mother to calf, evidence of cultural transmission in the animal kingdom. These creatures certainly challenge our understanding of intelligence, but it's not just about problem-solving, memory, communication, or even self-awareness. Consider the humble honeybee. Honeybees may have tiny brains, but they exhibit complex behaviors. They communicate the location and quality of food sources to their fellow bees through the waggle dance, a series of movements that convey precise information. This dance language, deciphered by Nobel laureate Carl von Frisch, is one of the most remarkable examples of non-human communication. Or let's consider octopuses. Octopuses are solitary, yet highly intelligent creatures. They can unscrew jars to get at food inside, navigate through mazes, and even escape from their enclosures in laboratories, often by unscrewing a drain plug. In one instance, an octopus was observed hauling coconut shells across the ocean floor, arranging them into a shelter. A clear example of tool use and foresight. Intelligence in the animal kingdom is vast and varied. It's not a linear scale with humans at the top, but more like a complex web with different kinds of intelligence woven in. It's about adaptation, survival, and the capacity to learn and solve problems. It's about communication, memory, self-awareness, and even emotions. It's about the ability to navigate the world and make sense of it in ways that are best suited to each species. So, next time you see a crow fashioning a hook from a twig, an elephant remembering a long-lost watering hole, a dolphin calling its mate by its unique whistle, a bee performing its waggle dance, or an octopus carrying around its coconut shell, remember this: intelligence is not just about having a big brain, it's about how you use it. These examples show us that intelligence is not a human monopoly. So, how does human intelligence compare to animal intelligence? Well, this question isn't as straightforward as it might seem. Intelligence isn't a linear scale where we can simply rank species from the least to the most intelligent. It's more like a diverse spectrum, with different species excelling in different areas. Take humans, for instance. Our intelligence is often characterized by our ability to use complex language, solve intricate problems, and create sophisticated tools. However, these are merely aspects of intelligence that we as humans value and excel in. On the other hand, consider a dolphin. Dolphins can't build skyscrapers or write novels, but they have a remarkable capacity for social intelligence. They can recognize themselves in mirrors, understand symbols, and even plan for the future. They form intricate social networks and can remember their companions even after 2 decades of separation. Or let's look at the humble honeybee. In terms of raw brain power, we might dismiss the bee as a simple creature. But bees exhibit an extraordinary form of spatial intelligence. They can navigate vast distances, remember the locations of hundreds of flowers, and communicate these locations to their hive mates using a complex waggle dance. These examples illustrate that intelligence takes many forms, and it's not about who's smarter than who. It's about understanding that different species have developed different cognitive abilities to adapt to their unique environments and challenges. In the grand scheme of evolution, it's not a question of superiority or inferiority. It's about survival and adaptation. The intelligence of a species isn't a measure of its worth, but a testament to its survival strategy. Humans have evolved to be excellent problem solvers and tool users. Dolphins are masters of social intelligence, and bees are adept at spatial navigation. Each form of intelligence is unique and fascinating in its own right. So, when comparing human intelligence to animal intelligence, we shouldn't fall into the trap of thinking in terms of better or worse. We should instead marvel at the rich tapestry of cognitive abilities that evolution has woven across the animal kingdom. It's not about who's smarter, but about recognizing and appreciating the different forms of intelligence in the animal kingdom. In conclusion, are animals as smart as humans? Well, the answer isn't as black and white as we might think. Throughout this exploration, we've seen that animals, from the smallest ant to the largest elephant, possess remarkable intellectual capabilities. They demonstrate problem-solving skills, exhibit memory and learning abilities, and even show rudiments of culture. Take the octopus, for instance, with its ability to use tools and solve complex problems, or the elephant, capable of demonstrating empathy and self-awareness. These are but a few examples of the myriad ways animals exhibit intelligence. While it's true that animals may not possess the same type of intelligence as humans, they are certainly not devoid of cognitive abilities. They think, learn, and innovate in ways that are uniquely suited to their environments and survival needs. So, the next time you see a bird building a nest or a dolphin leaping through the waves, remember, they are not just surviving, they are thinking, learning, and innovating in their own unique ways. They are intelligent in their